The Quran contains historical information that could not have been known at the time of revelation. It's common to argue that many of the historical narrations in the Quran were taken from the Bible. While it's true that both holy books tell the same stories, there is a key difference. The Quran contains accurate details not found in the Bible. For example, in the Quranic narration, in the story of Joseph, peace be upon him, the ruler of Egypt is never referred to as the Pharaoh. In the biblical version of the same story, the ruler is called the Pharaoh. Why is this significant? Because the king of Egypt in Joseph's time was not a pharaoh. Historians have found that during the era of Joseph, the rulers of Egypt were an invading force from Palestine, and hence they were called the Hyksos, literally foreign kings, not pharaohs. This isn't a coincidence. Later in history, during the time of Moses, the ruler of Egypt was a pharaoh and is referred to by this title across several chapters in the Quran. There are many other examples of the Quran departing from the biblical narrative or adding new details to biblical stories that would later prove to hold some historical significance. Maybe there was a version of the Bible available to Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, that has since disappeared. This would make sense, except that the historical record indicates that there were no versions of either the Old or New Testaments available in Arabic, Muhammad's language, until a century after the Quran was revealed. There are also no known versions of the Bible that would have contained the accurate historical details found in the Quran. Maybe a Jewish or Christian scholar taught Muhammad these details. There was simply no time or circumstance in which this could have happened. The sources of Judeo-Christian knowledge in the time of Muhammad were limited and passing. But the volume and accuracy of what the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, taught could only be attained through decades of apprenticeship that would be impossible to hide. They certainly couldn't have come from a few short encounters.